If you're searching Tampa Bay for more space, nature, and a true lifestyle community, Connerton here in Land O'Lakes, Florida is one of Tampa Bay's hotspots for new construction move-up buyers. And today I will be sharing a beautiful model home with you. It's one of the brand new floor plans this builder has to offer. And actually, this is one of the only communities that has this model home available. So stay tuned because we'll be sharing everything that this beautiful home has to offer, plus all of the incredible incentives. P.S. Some of the homes in here have been reduced up to $130,000. Incredible. Let's take a look. All right, so this is the Coronado 3. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom home with a flex room. Plus it has a bonus room and a 2-car garage. So looking here at the exterior, I love the beautiful stonework here. That is technically the sales center. So it is the 2-car garage there. And I love all of the stonework and the brick paver elements here. Beautiful landscaping package, very Floridian. All along the second story, they do hardy board. And then on the first story, you have all of the stucco here. And I love this beautiful front door. Look at that glass insert. That is so elegant. And then they have a front porch here, which is super cute. And the home sites that they have available in this community are incredible. And so I just love this little front entryway area here. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. This front entrance is absolutely incredible. So you have the loft space from the second story that actually overlooks the main entryway area, and it gives a really bright, open, and spacious feel to this home. And you have kind of a couple of things going on here at the very front entrance of the home. So here on the left-hand side, they've actually staged it with like a little entryway table here in the foyer. But here on the right-hand side, they actually have a flex space. And one of the really incredible things about this builder is that they build very functional floor plans with real life in mind. So this floor plan will really meet you at whatever season you're in, and you can actually grow into this home. So it's perfect for move-up buyers looking for a little bit of extra space. So this is the flex space area, and they've staged it here as like a little home office space, a little study area. But in reality, this is actually the perfect location for a more of a formal dining room. I know a lot of builders and floor plans have gotten away from the formal dining room setting, and especially for hosting, for entertaining, this is the perfect setup. So it definitely adapts to whatever season of life you're in. If you have little ones, this would also be a really great space for a playroom or just more of like a formal little sitting area, formal little living room area. It is the absolute perfect space for that. And a really beautiful feature of this flex space is that it overlooks the front porch / front yard area. So there's lots of natural lighting coming in here to the home. So just imagine eating dinner and watching the sunset. Of course, that would depend on like which direction your home site faces, but it's so beautiful. Now here to the left-hand side, we have this little hallway, and it's the entrance to the 2-car garage. But then here you actually have the full laundry room, and they've designed this underneath the stairs. And currently, obviously this model home is a sales center for the builder. So they have it staged here with countertops and cabinets, but it's the perfect setup for your washer, dryer, and extra storage. Plus it makes a really, really great mudroom area. Now, here to the left-hand side, we have the absolute showstopper, the selling point of this home. I would say this home actually has 2 super features or selling features. Super feature number 1 is absolutely this kitchen. This seriously comes into one of the top 2 favorite kitchens I've ever seen in a model home. And I film quite a bit of content. I tour a lot of homes. I tour a lot of model homes. I'm constantly on builders' websites looking at floor plans, and this definitely has to be within the top 2. So there's kind of a lot going on. So let's break it down here. So number 1, like the heart of this home has to be this kitchen island. So they have a waterfall island style here with lots of cabinets. They have a farm style undermount stainless steel brushed nickel sink. And they have this faucet here for the kitchen sink that has the black accents, or like the black finish. And then I absolutely love this island because it's actually a built-in dining space. So this is a perfect like nook area, great place for kids to be doing their homework while you're cooking dinner, or just hanging out as a family, watching a football game. Perfect setup if you do a lot of hosting, entertaining, put out the charcuterie boards, fun drinks, fun things. And this just really gives a family style, like buffet style seating area. Just so awesome. And then you have this extra long extended countertop space. I mean, look at all of that prep space. I love that. It's so awesome. And you have so much cabinet storage. If you are really into like kitchen gadgets and appliances and all of the fun things, this is the perfect kitchen for you. It is a gas community, and so you have your gas range here, tons of drawer space. And I actually really like something that they did here. In order for this to break up the space a little bit, they actually put this glass pane here instead of the traditional cabinet front. And so this adds like a lot of visual interest to the home. You have your exhaust here above the stove, and then you have your microwave and your oven. And personally, if I was doing this as a semi-custom build, I would swap out the microwave. We don't use a microwave, and I'd have a secondary oven because we do a lot of hosting, a lot of entertaining. So absolute perfect setup here for this. And if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you already know this is the perfect spot for my Breville espresso machine, because we make homemade coffee every single day. Colombian coffee is my favorite. And so this is the perfect setup for that. And then you have the perfect space here for your refrigerator. And this area is actually quite wide, and what I love is that you can actually have more than one cook in the kitchen cooking, because there's enough space without it feeling overly crowded. This is the entertainer's dream. Like if you have that set up as your formal dining room area, and then this space right here is perfect for hosting, entertaining, cozy night in. Just absolutely love that. But then here you actually have your official dining area. So this is perfect for weeknights, for quick meals. Just really, really great setup. You have several options there. Plus you have the stairs right there, which we'll get into that shortly. And then one of my absolute favorite features of this kitchen is this little setup here. Actually, this would make a really great spot for the Breville espresso machine. So lots of cabinet space here, lots of prep area. But what I love is that you actually have a walk-in pantry. This is considered a butler's pantry. And I love that because you can actually walk in and see your stuff, and it's so much better to organize with a butler's pantry because stuff doesn't get everywhere. Currently, the home I live in has one of those like pantries that is like just a full cabinet space. And while that's awesome, it's very deep. And so all of the flour and all of the snacks and, you know, like pantry staples, even if you try to be ultra hyper organized, it ends up a big mess if other people in the home cook and they don't put things away in the right spot. So I absolutely just, oh my goodness, my favorite feature is this kitchen. And then it blends perfectly into this living room area. And so I just love that all of this space is so connected, but each space has its own defined area without feeling like it's a giant great room, but also you don't feel super confined, if that makes any sense. Beautiful family room area, and you have double sliders here as well as here. So, you know, if you're really into hosting, cooking, entertaining, This is like the most amazing setup for doing like a cookout where you're cooking some of like the main food here in the kitchen, but then you can also be outside and hang out outside. So I absolutely love that setup. If you're watching this and this kitchen is checking all of the boxes for you, reach out to my team and I. We would love to assist you with your home buying purchase here in the Tampa area. We have a very personalized process to help you, number one, figure out what area and location is the right fit for you. Then from there, we narrow it down even further to help you figure out what community builder and floor plan is the right fit for you based on what you truly want in your home. I'm not even gonna ask you how many bedrooms and bathrooms do you want or how much square footage are you looking for. We really hone in on what's important to you and what your lifestyle is like, so we help you find the home that checks all of those boxes. So reach out to our team for a personalized consultation to help you find your dream home here in the Tampa area. And here adjacent to the living room area, we have the perfect setup for any family that's visiting from out of town. You have a guest suite down here, and this is a very large sized bedroom. It could almost function as a mother-in-law suite. It's a full bedroom, obviously, but it does not have a full bathroom directly in the room. It's adjacent to it. So could be a setup for a move-up situation for in-laws, or it could also be for an older child who would like their own little space, a more independent area. So nice sized bedroom here, lots of natural lighting, oversized window here. And then down here you have a hall closet. And then here's a full bathroom. This could technically also be considered the pool bathroom if you decide to build a pool post-closing. You have a full single sink vanity here with lots of cabinet space, an extra large mirror. This is very nice. You have a nice window here with frosted glass for privacy, and you have a full walk-in shower with beautiful detailing. They have floor to ceiling tile running all along this shower. I love that it's a step-in shower, and they have the little niche built out in there. So the really cool thing with this builder is that you do have options for a quick inventory, quick move-in home, or you can fully customize the home top down from floor plan, structural changes to full-on beautiful design center that this builder has to really pick every single home feature that you want. And then here you have the pool bath door. So again, if you decide to build the home with a pool post-closing, you have the option to add that door there, and then you have this extended covered lanai, and they have it staged here with the screen to really give a better visual of how you can utilize the space. So you could definitely screen it in like they've done here, or depending on the size of your backyard area, you could do a caged screen similar to the neighbor I'm looking at straight head on right there. They have one of those caged lanais, which is really nice because then you can extend your cement further out and you can do, you know, like a larger living space out here, or you could leave it as is and then just add a pool post-closing. So totally up to you. And one of the amazing things about this community is that there is so much water, literally like everywhere you look. So there's pond views, beautiful water views. There's lots of nature, lots of preserves. So absolutely stunning neighborhood. And the home sites here are gorgeous. There's ones that are extra large. The contact I have here with the builder was even telling me about a home site that has a 20-foot easement. So it's 20 feet between each one of the homes. So you have a really large like side yard area, which is like often a complaint of many buyers because they feel like they're like right on top of their neighbor, and that's not the case. So we can definitely chat through all of the options when it comes to floor plans, when it comes to options, when it comes to pricing, availability, design center, home sites. My team does it all. We guide you through every step of the process so that it's actually a fun experience. You get the home that you want, and we're helping take all of the stress out of it. And making our way back through the main living area here on the first floor, we're actually gonna come and show you the second story. So I love that these stairs here are kind of tucked away in an area where when you walk into the home, you're not greeted first thing by the stairs head on. And it's also not directly in front of the kitchen area. It's kind of tucked away in a very nice way. So the stairs lead straight up into the second story. And notice here that the builder in this model home has actually done luxury vinyl plank flooring. And then it actually leads straight here into the right-hand side into the first bedroom upstairs, which is a perfect setup for a child or even a home office, because you have a nice sized bedroom here. You have nice natural lighting. You have carpets in all of the bedrooms. You have the bifold closet doors, which quite truthfully, I wish they would have done like the individual doors that come open. I forget the technical term for them. And then you actually have a full bathroom here. So it's a very nice little suite. So I think it would be great for a home office. If you work from home and you have young kids, you know what it's like when you're like in a meeting or something, or you're in deep focus work and you have to go to the bathroom and the bathroom's not in your office area. And then your kid sees you and then they want you to come out and play with them. Or there's like so many distractions when working from home. So this actually would make the perfect home office. And then look at the extended ceramic tile that they did here, and then they have a beautiful quartz countertop. And look at this window. This builder really builds with natural lighting in mind. And then you have a shower tub combo, and they took all of the tile up to the ceiling. So if you want to chat through what actually comes included as standard with this builder, reach out to our team. We can help you figure out what's included, what's not. Because hey, at the end of the day, when you're comparing stuff, apples to apples, pricing on a home isn't always the same, because there's some builders that include things and others that don't, and those are upgrades. So we can chat through all of those things with you. Now, this is an incredible space here. So this is like the bonus room slash loft area with a tray ceiling plus tons of natural lighting. So take a look at all of these windows on this side of the home. Plus you also have these two windows here, lots and lots of natural lighting. And I love that this is a good sized loft. Some builders will do like massive lofts, and it almost feels a little bit like wasted space. Like, what are you supposed to do with all of that space? But this is the perfect size. So they have it more as like a fun family room hangout area. I think if you homeschool your kids, this would also be a really cool homeschool space, or, you know, like a fun hangout space. So really, truly, this functional floor plan really adapts to the current season of life that you're in. Tell me below in the comments, what would you utilize this space for? And hey, this is actually overlooking the front entrance like we talked about earlier. And then as we make our way here to the right hand side of the home, we have an additional bedroom here. So this is the second bedroom on the second story. And again, lots of natural lighting, very beautiful views in this neighborhood. Lots and lots of natural lighting. For me, that's a really big thing. I do not like a dark home. I don't like a dark house. And I also don't want to have to rely on having the lights turned on all the time. And so I love natural lighting. Like if I turn off the lights here, look at that. Such a beautiful lighting in here. Then you have a little closet space here, and then you have the second bathroom here on the second story, and this is a shower tub combo. Again, you have dual vanities here because this is shared with the other bedroom adjacent to this bathroom. And you will see, like, this builder, even on their inventory homes that they have available, they have some really fun selections. So what they typically do is they take the most popular things from the design center and they include them in the home. And sometimes those inventory homes are like the better value, because if you were to like hand select all of those features, it would be very costly, and they actually include all of them plus structural upgrades in the inventory homes that sometimes it ends up being a better deal to go with the inventory home. And then here we have the additional bedrooms. So you have 3 bedrooms total up here, like 3 bedrooms plus the primary bedroom. So technically 4, and that bonus space. This feels like a little bit of a smaller bedroom. This would make a really great nursery because it's right next to the owner's suite here on the 2nd story. So again, a decent sized bedroom and lots of natural lighting. And take a look at that view. This particular home site overlooks this beautiful pond area, which I love. If you're feeling a little cramped in space in your current home and this feels like the best upgrade for you and your family, just reach out to our team. We'll help show you all of the options available in the area and price point you're looking in, and we'll help you run the numbers to see what home is the best option for you. Reach out, we'd love to chat with you. All right, and all along I've been hinting about 2 super features in this home, and the first one was the kitchen. But the second one, you are going to absolutely love this. Take a look. So here we have French style doors into the owner's suite, which is absolutely breathtaking. You have a beautiful tray ceiling up here with a fun lighting fixture here, plus 6 LED lights, and just this oversized wall here. So you could definitely fit a king size bed with room to spare, and you have a large dresser here, and it does not feel overly crowded whatsoever. And you have this little sitting area here. This is a very, very large room. You have so much space here. It is absolutely incredible. Like, I mean, imagine coming home to a bedroom you're actually excited to come home to, where it's a retreat, where it's an oasis. You cook dinner, you have a great family evening, and then you can come home and unwind in this beautiful, beautiful owner's suite. And as an added bonus, you have this balcony. I mean, just amazing. Like, there's such a beautiful breeze. It's the middle of November. We have the most gorgeous weather today. And I mean, this is just like literally living in paradise. Incredible. And then you come back inside and you have the left-hand side here, the full owner's suite bathroom. Take a look at this. Dual vanities, oversized mirror, which makes this space feel absolutely massive. I love how they utilize this corner space for these 2 windows here for your soaking tub. Tell me in the comments, do you like a bathtub? Love it, hate it? People are very torn on bathtubs, ironically. Then you have a full walk-in shower with a frameless shower door. Now, yes, you have a closet here. And you're probably looking at this thinking like, oh my gosh, that is too small for 2 people. Oh, don't you worry. We've got those needs covered. You have the water closet there, which is actually a larger water closet. But on this side of the owner's suite, you have the most amazing closet. I would actually call this like your dressing room. It's not even a closet, it's a dressing room. You have a full-on window here with beautiful lighting. This would be like the perfect little place right here for some custom shelving with gorgeous shoes and handbags and all the things. Like, this is literally the dream closet space. I mean, this is literally the owner's retreat, like something to be excited to come home to after a long day of work. This is just the ultimate treat. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty about the pricing, incentives, and all of the availability. But let me tell you a little bit more about the area and community. So this community, Connerton, is located in Land O'Lakes, which is a very popular suburb in the Tampa Bay area. It's a really, really strong suburb when it comes to schools, which is a top selling point for many families relocating to this area. And this community in particular was a more well-established neighborhood that had new construction several years ago. and they had kind of stopped building in here until this builder came in, bought some additional land in here, and they are extending this neighborhood. So really top appeal for the schools. Also, you have lots of preserves, nature, and it's a much quieter, slower pace of life, but you're still close enough to the main Tampa metro area. So you're about a 45-minute drive down to Tampa International and about a 45-minute drive down to downtown Tampa. And then you're also close to the Suncoast area. So if you like the Suncoast, Florida area, it's a really, really prime, great location. So great schools, great location, and this is a well-established area. Yes, there's pockets that have infrastructure that is still growing and adapting, but it's a really, really great place to land if you're looking for great pricing, a move-up community, and incredible amenities. Now, let's talk a little bit about the amenities. So this is a master plan community that is already well established. So there is currently one community center in here, or amenity center, but they're actually building 2 more. So you're going to have amenities like a clubhouse, swimming pools, and a splash park, a sports court, basketball court, a tennis court, a volleyball court. I've actually not seen volleyball courts in the new constructions communities in the area, playground, and a park, plus a fitness center, which I love, and trails, all right here in your neighborhood. So you have everything that you need right at your fingertips. There's shopping, there's schools, everything you need. So the really, really great thing is that there's already one amenity center, so you don't have to wait for the 2 others to be built. This is a really quiet neighborhood, really nice area, plus all of the home sites literally are stunning. They're gorgeous, and they're overlooking water, or like the ponds, beautiful conservation areas as well. So you can't go wrong with any of the home sites that you pick. There's tons and tons of walking trails. So awesome, awesome place to live. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the community fees. So speaking of these amenities, there is basically a $60 monthly fee for the HOA. Plus, you also have internet included in your community. There is like that bulk internet amenity included for $45.75 per month. Like, you can't even go out to Spectrum or Frontier and price that out and get internet for $45 a month. Like, you just can't. I pay like at least $80 a month for my Wi-Fi. And you have a CDD fee associated with this neighborhood. So it's the Community Development District fee. And these home sites are 50-foot wide home sites. And so for the 50-foot wide home sites, the CDD fee is $2,884 annually, and that is attached to your property taxes. So you pay that annually when your property taxes are paid. Now, those are the fees. Let's talk about the incentives. So with this builder, there are 2 routes that you can go, and we've talked a little bit about this throughout this entire video. So they have 2 paths. It basically comes down to if you're looking for really great incentives and pricing, or if you want to do more of a build your own style. So they have inventory homes, meaning they're quick move-in. They have inventory homes available literally like for next month. They always have something available for next month, and the incentives and the pricing is always changing. So if you were to buy one of their inventory homes, they are already not knocked down in price or marked down in price. And I'm looking at some of these, they're marked down almost $100,000 in the sales price. Plus, on top of that, you also have insane like incentives. This builder does some of the best incentives I've seen in the area. So I'm looking at this particular floor plan. It's been marked down nearly $100,000. There's other floor plans, if you're doing an inventory home, that have been marked down up to $130,000 off the sales price. That is crazy. Then the other option, if you want to go the other option, you can do a complete to be built product. Meaning, when you reach out to my team We connect you with the builder, and we help you figure out what home site you want to live in, what floor plan you want to build, what structural changes you want to make, and what design center upgrades you want to include in your home. So you can do the to be built option, and you can do structural, cosmetic, like all of the things. It's what we would call a semi-custom build, and this builder does a semi-custom build very well. My buyers fall in love with this builder, fall in love with the home, the product that they offer, and the process is seamless. They walk you through every step of the way. They send you updates, they send you information weekly, they send you pictures, and their construction managers are superb, stellar. We've had really, really great experiences with my team and the buyers who've bought in here, so you have that other option. So in terms of pricing, fantastic pricing, fantastic incentives. So let's talk a little bit about inventory homes available today. So if you were to buy this Coronado 3 out the door, available literally within like a 30-day close, ready now, go to contract today, close in 30 days approximately, you're looking at $589,980. Literally less than $590 all in with this floor plan. And the crazy thing is that they're giving up to 6% of that total purchase price towards closing costs if you utilize their preferred lender. And this is a seasonal incentive. That is certified pricing as of today. So you have to call my team and I today to get in on what available inventory they have, plus all of these really great incentives. And they're running a particular additional incentive right now where you get to pick 2 free add-ons. So you could do an additional $1,500 savings credit. You could have a $2,000 credit for your fence, which is one less thing to worry about at time of closing because you already have $2,000 towards that fence. Free blinds or free 5 1/4 inch crown molding in the owner suite. I mean, unbelievable. Or a smart lighting package with like the Z Wave plus dimmer switches. So that's if you're buying an inventory home. Like, I literally cannot believe that price. $589,980. And they also have another one available for $629. So it depends on what home site you select. And on top of that, they have an interest rate buy down incentive. So the first year, the interest rate is 2.875. Year 2, the interest rate is 3.85. And then year 3 through 30, the interest rate is 4.875, which is absolutely amazing. Now, if you were to do the to be built option and you're looking to buy a Coronado 3, their base price is $589,990. Plus you add in the price of the home site. So currently the prices range anywhere between 40 to 50 grand. And then what you're spending at at the design center for any of your design center selections and any structural changes that you might want to make to the home. So realistically, you're probably looking anywhere between like $700,000 all in on a to be built home. That is absolutely unreal for everything that this home has to offer. So if this is a home that looks like checks off all of the boxes for you, my team and I would love to connect with you. Reach out to us. We help you through every single step of the process, start to finish, to make this process as smooth and seamless as possible. Plus, the builders love working with my team and I because we're organized and we're communicative, and that helps take stress off of the builder and you. So reach out to our team. We'd love to be able to connect with you and help you with your home purchase here in the Tampa Bay area. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.